that you have an interest in have received money from SDTC?
I'll repeat my réponse.
I'll repeat one company.
To give these companies that you have an interest in taxpayer money?
Si vous avez bien compris la logistique de la...
Well, if you understood how the COVID payments worked, the answer is yes, because the conflict of interest were managed.
So let me lay this out. One of the companies that you have an interest in is called Lithion. Is that correct?
Oui.
Okay, and you answered yes. I'm not sure if that was audible. We heard about how rigorous the conflict of interest rules have been followed at the company, and I want to go over that with you. In front of me, I have meeting minutes from the Monday, March 23rd, 2020 meeting, where a COVID payment for Lithion of $192,100 was paid, and one for and you've agreed yes, and Tuesday, March 9th, 2021, where that company you have an interest in received $201,705. So one payment of $192,000, one payment of $201,000. You voted to award that to both of those companies. Now, in attendance at both of those meetings, your name is listed. Were you in attendance at those meetings, sir? Just a yes or no?
Oui.
Yes.
I see that noted on the minutes are regrets. You're not included in regrets. I'm going to turn the document over, and it says that the decision was unanimous on that item. And the same is true for that was on the 2020 item. The same is true for 2021. So it's unanimous. There's no indication that there was a recusal made. And in further items, it goes on to actually detail when someone leaves the room. So it talks about how the CEO left for an in-camera item, which, of course, we can infer from that you didn't leave the room for the decision on the COVID payments. Is that correct?
Oui.
So
yes.
In both cases, to award the money to the company that you have an interest in. Is that right?
Oui.
Yes.
Do you see how it could be perceived as a problem for taxpayers that you're there as a government appointee and then you vote to give a company that you have an interest in hundreds of thousands of dollars? Do you see how that's a problem?
Je peux répondre?
May I answer? The problem was identified in advance because, as I've said, we had a situation where there was $20 million for emergency COVID support, and a program was set up for universal support. We all declared conflicts of interest, or not everyone, but not all directors are in conflict of interest all the time. I don't want to give that impression. So immediately management was asked how to administer this program, and the decision was made to add 5% to their existing investment, and we followed the legal opinion.
Was a percentage amount, but sir, there's no way that reasonable people would find that these are reasonable actions. It's unbelievable that we have hundreds of thousands of dollars being paid. The money is being. We have a government appointee taking taxpayer dollars and then giving it to their own company that they have an interest in because other people who are also implicated, like the chair of the board, have said, this kind of behavior is okay. To say that this is a company or an organization that has rigorous ethical standards that have been followed is absolutely egregious. We saw in the report that the government commissioned that the ethics advisor advised people to backdate their ethics filings. Sir, this is not just problematic. This kind of insider dealing and corruption is very problematic for Canadians. And sir, we'll have more questions about that. I think I'm out of time.